Strawberries taste sweet, but a 100-gram serving has only about 4.9 grams of natural sugar. Compare that with about 10 grams in blueberries, 10.4 grams in apples, and 12.2 grams in bananas. In other words, strawberries have only about 40% as much natural sugar as bananas by weight. So why do they taste so sweet, and what else do they offer besides sugar? The nutritional value of strawberries. A 100-gram serving of strawberries contains about 33 calories, 8 grams of carbohydrates, 2 grams of fiber and 0.7 grams of protein. It also provides vitamin C, folate, manganese, and potassium. Sugar isn't the only reason a strawberry tastes sweet. As the fruit ripens, its acidity drops, and its distinctive aroma makes the sweetness stand out even more. Two components are especially worth knowing about: vitamin C and anthocyanins, the compounds behind strawberries' red color. Vitamin C and anthocyanins. A 100-gram serving provides roughly 60 milligrams of vitamin C, a large share of an adult's daily needs. Your body uses vitamin C for immune function, collagen production, wound healing and absorbing iron from plant-based foods. Strawberries get most of their bright red color from anthocyanins, natural plant compounds with antioxidant activity. In general, as a strawberry ripens and becomes redder, its anthocyanin content increases. These compounds may help the body deal with oxidative stress, a type of cell damage linked to free radicals. They may also help regulate chronic inflammation. How do strawberries affect heart health and inflammation? Cleveland Clinic registered dietitian Julia Zumpano points to three components that may support heart health: anthocyanins, fiber, and potassium. The evidence behind that advice also links strawberry intake with improvements in risk markers such as cholesterol and triglycerides. A 2010 Oklahoma State University review published in Nutrition Reviews pulled together population studies and human trials involving strawberries, blueberries, cranberries, and other berries. Across those studies, eating berries was linked to less oxidation of LDL, often called bad cholesterol, along with improvements in blood lipid levels, oxidative stress, and glucose metabolism. Why might berries help? The authors point to several possible reasons. Anthocyanins may reduce oxidative stress, influence genes involved in inflammation, and support normal blood vessel function. Overall, the review supported including berries regularly as part of a heart-healthy diet. Blood sugar and heart health are closely connected. So what happens after you eat strawberries? Can a fruit that tastes this sweet cause a major glucose spike? Will strawberries spike your blood sugar? Whole strawberries still contain their natural fiber, so they affect blood sugar differently from juice, jam, syrup, and many strawberry desserts, which may also contain added sugar. In 2013, researchers from the University of Eastern Finland's Institute of Public Health and Clinical Nutrition published 3 randomized controlled crossover meal trials in the Journal of Nutrition. Each trial included 13 to 20 healthy women. In the strawberry trial, participants ate 150 grams of strawberry puree with white bread, and researchers compared the response with the same amount of bread eaten without berries. When participants ate strawberries with the bread, their post-meal insulin response was lower. One measure of how their blood sugar changed after the meal also improved by about 36%. The authors suggested that strawberry polyphenol may slow the digestion and absorption of some starch, helping the body maintain normal post-meal glucose with less insulin. If you're watching your blood sugar, fresh strawberries or frozen strawberries with no added sugar are usually the more practical options. Juice, jam, and desserts may all contain strawberries, but their sugar, fiber, and effects on blood sugar can be very different. Anthocyanins are also being studied for their possible role in brain aging and cognitive function. Can strawberries really help protect the brain? Can strawberries really protect your brain? A 2012 Brigham and Women's Hospital study used data from the U.S. Nurses' Health Study. Published in the Neurology Journal Annals of Neurology, it compared long-term diet information with cognitive test results from 16,010 women ages 70 and older. Women who regularly ate more strawberries and blueberries over the long term showed slower cognitive decline. The researchers estimated that the difference was comparable to a delay of up to 2.5 years in cognitive aging. Higher intakes of anthocyanins and other flavonoids followed a similar pattern. Another long-term cohort study, published by Rush University Medical Center researchers in Nutrients in 2019, followed 925 adults ages 58 to 98 for an average of 6.7 years. In this observational study, people who ate more strawberries had about a 24% lower risk of developing Alzheimer's dementia. Vitamin C, anthocyanins, and pelargonidin, a major anthocyanin in strawberries, also showed links to lower risk. The researchers suggested that strawberry anthocyanins may help nerve cells function normally by reducing oxidative stress and chronic inflammation. That brings us to a more practical question: how should you choose, wash, and store strawberries so they stay fresh and are less likely to become moldy or contaminated? How to choose, wash, store, and eat strawberries. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration recommends choosing produce that is not bruised, leaking, or visibly damaged. Strawberries don't continue to ripen much after they're picked. Look for plump, evenly colored red berries rather than berries with large white or green areas. Excess moisture encourages mold. Remove damaged berries when you get home, keep the rest dry and store them in the refrigerator. The FDA recommends keeping perishable produce at 40 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 4 degrees Celsius, or colder. Before eating strawberries, wash your hands, gently rinse the berries under plain running water and dry them with a clean cloth or paper towel. The FDA says there is no need to use soap or a commercial produce wash. If a strawberry is moldy, the U.S. Department of Agriculture recommends throwing it away. Strawberries are soft, high-moisture fruits, so mold may spread below the surface where you cannot see it. Check any berries that were touching the moldy one, because mold can spread quickly between fruits. Fresh strawberries and frozen berries with no added sugar are both good options. Add whole berries to oatmeal, plain yogurt, or salads. Jam, cake, ice cream, syrup, and sweetened milkshakes aren't the same as whole fruit simply because they contain strawberries. The bottom line: strawberries are surprisingly low in sugar. A 100-gram serving has about 4.9 grams, much less than the same amount of blueberries, apples, or bananas. They're also low in calories and provide fiber, vitamin C, folate, manganese, potassium, and anthocyanins. Human trials and long-term studies have linked strawberries with a healthier post-meal insulin response, better cardiovascular risk markers, and slower cognitive decline. Vitamin C, anthocyanins, and other polyphenol may contribute by influencing oxidative stress, inflammation, and blood vessel function. However, these findings reflect average changes in specific study populations or long-term associations. Strawberries are not medicine, and they cannot replace diabetes medication, cholesterol medication, or other medical care. What matters most is choosing fresh strawberries or frozen berries with no added sugar, paying attention to portions and including them as part of an overall balanced diet. Whole strawberries are not nutritionally equivalent to strawberry jam, cake, ice cream, syrup, or sweetened milkshakes.